Folks, welcome back to another live session. My name is Glenn, Mr. Cologne 76, and I want to thank you for tuning back into one of my live sessions. If you're new to my platform, just know that I do these lives from time to time. Sometimes I'm unboxing something, sometimes I'm exploring a discovery set, and sometimes, like today, I have the pleasure of speaking to another member of our fragrance community. Today, I'm going to bring on a brother all the way from Jamaica, all the way from the Caribbean, y'all, representing for Jamaica, and we are going to be discussing a few fragrances that I had recently sent him. So welcome, sit back, enjoy the show. Before I bring my guest on tonight, I want to make two quick announcements. 2 days from now, on Thursday the 25th, I have the pleasure of bringing on Maison de Darius. This is a perfumer that if you've been following me closely, you've heard me talk about. If you've been in the fragrance community, you have heard about Maison de Darius, and I'm bringing him on this Thursday so he can tell us about his fragrance journey. He's a self-taught perfumer. I've smelt his work, and the brother's got some talent. I'm super excited to bring him on. One more quick announcement before I bring on Special J. I just shared this with my private group. I'm doing a giveaway on this discovery set from Nassau de Raza. This is another niche perfume house that is very, very underrated in my opinion. And I've got this discovery set. This was the very same discovery set that I used when I discovered the brand. And I'm giving away this into my special private group. Now, what is this private group that Mr. Cologne 76 is talking about? Well, I decided I wanted to do something for people that go above and beyond to support what I do, to engage with the community. And what do I mean by above and beyond? These are people that show up time and time again on posts, in the DMs, people that follow the fan page, they use their hashtag. They go above and beyond to show support for Mr. Cologne 76 and also this community. I have tons of discovery sets. I make sample packs, and I give some of those things away to my private group. If you think this describes you and you want to be a part of that private group, send me a DM and just say private. Now, if you've never been involved in any of the discussions in the Mr. Cologne 76 community, you've never been on the fan page, you just started following me, this may not be you just yet. All right. And this is something that I'm doing for true supporters, for true fans of Mr. Cologne 76. All right. Let's bring on Special J. Brother Jay, where you at? I know I saw him logged in here, so just waiting for him to make a comment, and I'm going to bring him on camera. If you saw my live with Nyron a few nights ago, many of these fragrances you would have heard about. If you hadn't seen that live session, this is going to be all new to you, all right? So we're going to bring on Special J background, because whenever I have a guest on, I like for it to be quiet.
Greetings, brother. Greetings. What's up?
Not much, man. Not much. My bad for forgetting our time. We were supposed to be on 30 minutes ago, and I was just catching up with the family, and she was like, what time's your live? And I was like, 5:30. I looked down, it was 5:38. So my apologies for being a little bit late.
That's okay, bro. That's okay. All right. We're here right now. We're going to get this show on the road, bro.
All right. So just a little background in case people are wondering what we're going to be doing. I make some sample packs from time to time, not as often as I would like because my time is the limiting factor. And I send these out to people. Sometimes I do giveaways in my stories, and sometimes I do giveaways in my private group. And I sent one of these to Special J, and we're going to be sniffing some of these fragrances together. So before we get into the fragrances real quick, tell us a little bit about your platform.
All right. So personally, my IG page is where I used to just post random stuff. But ever since I basically got into this whole collecting and niche fragrances, I decided to just share stuff that I love. Things that really connect with myself and my character. So I just share a lot of contents and my YouTube channel as well. I'm not the regular YouTuber, okay? I don't go with the hype. I like to basically post how I feel about a fragrance. If I don't connect with it, I will not be sharing the content itself. So it's only stuff that I recently connect with, like a couple of years back till now, I will always be posting. So I won't be posting stuff like, oh, my mostly hated fragrance, because I don't think there's a fragrance in the world that I hate. It might not resonate with my skin or my body chemistry, but I personally think that give it some time and it will definitely come around to being something you might like.
I totally agree with that. How long have you been a perfume lover?
It's a Caribbean thing. So my mom, she used to have like some Avon products, and she used to have some Gucci, I believe. Gucci, some Perry Ellis. So I used to go in and steal out some of her fragrances, such as Far Away. But then, I believe it was 2000 when my brother got a fragrance from the UK. It was Ralph Lauren Safari. Bro, let me tell you, that fragrance, it was insane. It was what I would classify as niche right now. The quality, with only 3 sprays, it lasted for an entire week in your clothing. No, it's completely watered down, bro. And then I believe in 2005 or 2006, my sister came down from Canada and she took a bottle of Perry Ellis portfolio for me. That was my fragrance then. So ever since I started smelling those fragrances, I started collecting like the cheapies. So I had a lot of cheap fragrances. Some persons might not know it, but I had a lot of them here in Jamaica until recently, about 5 or 6 years ago. I started smelling niche quality fragrances and I realized, wow, seriously? Where the hell has these been? I couldn't believe it. The quality of fragrances changed my entire perspective. I thought I loved fragrances then, but trust me, bro, that was not love then. This here is love.
Nice,
Niche
nice, nice.
quality.
Nice. I also, in my early days when I started buying my own fragrances at 17, Safari was one of the fragrances that I purchased. So I know that fragrance. I know that fragrance well. Now I see a nice display. Go ahead.
I tried it recently. I repurchased a bottle because I wanted to really relive the experience. And bro, it was completely watered down.
Yeah.
I gave it away. I gave it to the brother who brought it in like in 2000.
Yeah, yeah. You understand why reformulations happen?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I believe I had watched some video at the time with I don't remember if it was, not sure if it was a Zerjoff video or it was a Roja video, but basically they were talking about in terms of climate change and those stuff. So I do understand everything.
Yeah, it's a necessary evil in the fragrance industry. So, you know, I was asked by someone today, like, if I would, you know, purchase a bottle of a Holy Grail from back in the day. And my feeling with perfumes is once it's gone, it's gone. If I didn't get it then, if I don't have it anymore, there are plenty of gems to look forward to. Nothing against people that that still hunt, you know, treasures from the past. But for me, I'm looking ahead in my fragrance journey. That's just my personal feeling.
That's true, bro. That's true.
Yeah.
Once it's gone, bro. There's no way you can basically get back what you created 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Yeah. So I see a really nice display case behind you. That's new.
Well, I really and truly, bro, I'm actually trying to have a display similar to yours. Okay?
Can
you
we
are
check
my
it out?
motivation.
Can we check it out?
Definitely, bro. Let me give you guys a close-up.
Yeah, man. I see some Bond. I see Kalana up there. I see Oud for Greatness. Is that Delina in the front?
Yep, Delina exclusive, bro.
Yeah, I see some Boudicca. I see Lyra.
There's some Zerjoff, some Roja, some Montal, Mancera.
Very nice.
Aruda right there.
Very nice.
A lot of samples as well.
Hey, samples is part of the game too, man.
Definitely, bro.
Very, very nice, bro. I love it. Very nice.
And I actually have a lot of clones as well. So I'm trying my best to have a display similar to yours, bro, okay?
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Nothing wrong with that. Like I always say, I'm happy to be an inspiration. So how difficult is it or how easy is it to get fragrances in Jamaica?
It's limited here. So what we'd have to do, we'd basically have to purchase from overseas. But the problem is importing them. There are some hefty fees in terms of importations. The duties, the taxes, every single thing on it, bro. It is a little discouraging. So from time to time, we have to wait until persons are coming down. We allow them to bring in stuff for us.
Oh, okay. Okay. So if there are brethren in Jamaica or Trinidad or Barbados watching right now, wondering how they can get some fragrances, what kind of advice would you give them?
Well, for here in Jamaica,
Anywhere in the Caribbean.
well, I would always say sample first. Okay, guys, sample first. That is the key thing to this hobby itself because it's pretty expensive. So if you can find some way of getting a nose on these expensive fragrances, you definitely need to try it, okay? Well, I believe I was watching the Trinidadian person where there was someone in Trinidad who actually brings in niche fragrances. That's a plus for him. Here in Jamaica, you don't really have much niche fragrances unless I bring them in, okay?
All right.
And
Well,
from time to time, I do sell some other fragrances. So when persons do want, I would normally bring it in for a little fee for them. And yeah,
that's what's up.
so
That's what's up.
sample first.
All right. Well, since you mentioned sample first, let's dig into that pack. Most of these fragrances I smelled pretty recently, so this is going to be kind of a refresher course for me. But these are some well-loved fragrances. I usually sample packs, but this sample pack has all bangers. So this is going to be fun.
The one I really wanted to smell is Gris Charnel, BDK Gris Charnel. Trust me, bro, I really wanted to smell this one. So it will be the first one I will be trying.
All right, let's
And
do it.
I got my handy dandy scent strips from Genre Parfums, a clone house again. This
Okay.
is very, very, very handy. So let me spray this one. And it's only going to be one spray. I'm not going to waste it, all right?
I don't blame you. Yeah, this
Bro,
is a
the first
beautiful
fragrance
fragrance.
I tried from this house was Rogue Smoking, and that one, whoa. Golly!
Dude, this is a heavy hitter,
Bro.
bro.
Oh.
And you know what? This is not even my favorite from the house. My favorite from the house is Rose Tobacco. To me,
I have Rose Tobacco and I'm supposed to do a unboxing and first impression video, but
yeah, I
I
remember.
can't seem to find the time. Bro, whoa. This one is pretty much intriguing, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard persons mention a T note in this one. I am picking up that T note, but it's a little earthy, if I should say.
Yeah. Let me pull up the notes on this one. So this one, top notes of cardamom, fig, and black tea, middle notes of iris, bourbon vetiver, base of sandalwood and tonka bean.
I'm getting the cardamom and the sandalwood. I'm not getting the iris in this one. Sorry, you are getting the iris?
So the iris in here is not dominant. It does have a little bit of a powdery feel to this fragrance. It's not totally fresh. So I feel like the iris in there is just to provide some texture. It's not a dominant note in there.
It is spicy as well from that cardamom. I do pick up the cardamom, I said, and sandalwood as well.
Yeah,
bro.
This is apparently a favorite of Demi Moore.
You know, this is the thing I hate about sampling, bro. I really, really hate sampling fragrances. Reason being, majority of the times I sample fragrances, I ended up purchasing a full bottle.
What is your process for sampling, between sampling and purchase? How do you do it?
All right. First, I would normally smell them like I'm doing now, just to get a feel of the fragrance. But then the true test is when I wear the fragrances. So I would normally wear them like 2 or 3 times just to get a
Mhm.
feel and get persons' reactions.
Mhm.
So once I get some positive feedback from persons, it is a go for me. If I get nothing the entire sample, then I might have to revisit it later down. But mm-mm. So
So
that's how I
so
normally.
what happens when you love a fragrance but you don't really get any reaction from people?
That's when I actually purchase it. If I love it that much from the initial smell, I don't wait to test it out for person's reaction. I normally purchase it same time.
Got you, got you, got you, got
I
you. All
think
right.
one fragrance. Let's see which fragrance did that for me. Instant Crush. That one was a love. As a matter of fact, Zerjaf Italica from the Casamarte line.
Mhm. Yeah.
That one, when I sprayed it here, it was a immediate love for me. I knew I wanted a bottle. However, the price itself was very discouraging. It was over 300 and something dollars, but I
Mhm.
was lucky enough to win a bottle of it.
Oh wow. Yeah, man. That's nice. That's
Oh,
nice.
bro, this is really, really nice.
Yeah. I think I think what makes this fragrance for me is the play on the fig and the tea
Yeah,
against the cardamom, the spicy cardamom, and then just sandalwood kind of
bro.
just rounding this fragrance off. It really this is a beautiful fragrance. This is a
Yo, this is well
beautiful
blended,
fragrance.
bro. This is perfectly blended.
Yeah,
If I
yeah,
should say, I actually prefer this one more than the road smoking, and I wish it was not so because now I might have to purchase a full bottle.
I feel you.
What's the performance on this one?
I've only worn this a handful of times. It lasts all day. It's a skin scent. It's a skin scent after 8 hours, but I've gotten compliments on it.
Mm.
And I didn't go heavy on the trigger. I was wearing this to work, so I didn't go all crazy. Now, I've worn this to bed a few times, and I show up to the room, and wifey's like, "What are you wearing?" Okay, I wear perfumes all the time at home. She doesn't always ask what I'm wearing.
Okay.
Put this on. She was like, "What are you wearing?" So it's a beautiful scent. Without a doubt, this is a beautiful fragrance. Grease Chanel, BDK perfumes. The house as a whole has really impressed me. I like creme. I like creme de cure. I like that smoking rogue. I like
Tabac Rose.
tobacco. Yeah. So the house as a whole has really really impressed me.
I think I'm gonna do the unboxing of the Tabac Rose this week. I
Yeah.
really need to get it out of the way.
That's a beautiful fragrance too, man. Have you sampled that or did you blind buy?
It was a blind buy.
It's a
I
nice
don't do
fragrance.
that often, bro, but since the rogue smoking, I decided why not. Based on the reviews I've seen on that one, it looks like it's pretty good. So I blind bought that fragrance, and I'm hoping it was a successful blind buy.
I can't see it not being successful. I love that fragrance. It was a love at first sniff for me. Beautiful fragrance. So without a doubt, I think you're gonna be satisfied with that fragrance. I wonder if there's anybody else in the audience from Jamaica right now or the Caribbean. If you're from the islands, drop your flag in the comments. Let us know you're here.
Come on, guys, show that you're here, okay?
So what do you want to smell next?
The next one is a Elite number 4.
Yeah, Elite 4. This is from Boys 1920.
I believe this is the first fragrance I'm trying from this house.
Well, that's a good one to start with. This is part of a separate collection. This is not their traditional bottle. This one, the bottle looks like this. And I'm not going to say anything about the nose. I'm going to let you sniff it first.
Bro, you know what I'm getting from this one?
What?
It's strange. I'm getting a slight Dior's Fève Delicious vibe from this one.
What's it called?
Fève Delicious.
Mm.
There is like a cocoa butter lotion feel in this one that I'm getting. And I'm also getting like some smoky tobacco with like this strong sweetness. I'm not sure if it's vanilla. I believe it's either vanilla or some honey in this one.
Yeah, you're right. So this fragrance, have you smelled Chergi?
No, I haven't.
So this fragrance gives me a very strong Cherokee vibe. That's Serge Luton. It's a classic. It has the tobacco. It has that powderiness, that honey. So I'm gonna read the composition real quick. So this is Elite Four from the House of Boys, 1920. So this has tobacco, iris, honey, sandalwood, incense, rose, hay, and amber.
The iris in this one is like a powdery Dior iris, but not
Yeah,
exactly like Dior iris in this one.
yeah, for
This is
sure.
more prominent than the Gris Charnel a while ago, bro.
For sure. This definitely is more powdery. I would be surprised how this plays out in Jamaica because I don't feel like powdery does well with the heat. This is not something I would wear in Texas summertime, but I know you're in the AC a lot, so you'll be able to pull it off indoors. But outdoors, I think this may get a little cloying. But this is a beautiful fragrance to me. If you don't own Cherokee, I think this will get you close.
And it does perform well on the skin as well, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it a linear fragrance?
Is it what?
Is it a linear fragrance?
Is it what?
Is it linear?
I I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like in the beginning I get more of that honey and that tobacco. I feel towards the end I get more of the iris and the amber. So
Nice.
I wouldn't call it linear. So we've got some people here from the Caribbean. I'm gonna scroll back real quick. Let's see here. Shout out to Fearless Lynn.
Hey, Fearless.
All right, all right. And then from Trinidad, Lynn's from Jamaica. And then from Trinidad, we got Renee Jones Douglas from Trinidad and Tobago. What's up? Welcome.
Welcome everyone to the live. This has been one of the longest planning live.
I know.
Bro, we should have done this some time ago. I'm glad that we're doing it now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think we spoke like a while back, and then I had, last year with the death of my dad, and then I had COVID, and then it was Christmas
That's true,
time.
bro.
So I think that was kind of the really determining factor on us not getting on a live. We got somebody here from Haiti. Haiti's in the house. Let's see here.
Welcome, Haiti.
Let's see. This is, I'm trying to scroll back here. Pitt 1984. Peter from Haiti. Caribbean representing tonight, boy.
Team
All
the
right.
underscore Uptown.
She said, "You have to bait before you go around them people."
Bro, you have to do it in the dialect, in the patois, bro. You have to bait before you go around them people you know is good, bad. So,
Oh,
the
man.
next one is Soul Cafe.
Oh man, get ready.
Which
Yeah,
house is
really.
this one?
So this is from Savafair. This is a brother. This is a black-owned perfume house. Mr. Chris Classic. He was a former rapper. Now he's an entrepreneur. He has his own brand. And this right here is a banger.
Bro, off the nozzle, I am getting a juicy, fruity. I'm not sure if it's pineapple in this one. Let me spray it and tell you exactly. Hold on.
All right. Shout out to 99 Bottle Sense from Puerto Rico. ¿Qué pasó, papi?
Woo! Golly! Again, bro.
I told you.
Wow.
I told you, man. I told you. This thing is a banger. This thing is a banger. And talk about, so of the three fragrances we've smelled so far, this has the best performance. Okay?
What's the
Yo.
performance on this one like?
All day. All day. You'll take a shower at night and that's when it's going to come off. Oh, man. He did it with this one, bro. He did it
Bro.
with this one.
I am not getting the fruitiness as prominent as I was from the nozzle, but this one, I can't seem to describe this one yet, bro.
I feel you. I feel you. You know, it's crazy,
green.
yo.
I'm definitely getting some green notes in this one. I'm not sure if there's anything green in this one, but I am getting some green notes. It's fresh as well, super fresh with some sweetness.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So here's the composition. It's a crazy composition. Tobacco, bergamot, blood orange, black pepper, patchouli, musk, amber, oud, lavender, coffee, and firewood.
The name, bro, the name, however, is misleading because I was expecting to get a lot of coffee note in this one. I am not getting the coffee note.
No, it's not a coffee
blood
dominant.
orange, I believe that's what gave it that citrusy feel a while ago with the bergamot. This one, whoa.
Yeah, so here's what makes this fragrance for me. You have a dark side that's highlighted with the bergamot and the blood orange, right? So you have those two contrasting notes that's just bizarre as hell. Then you got the backbone with the lavender and the oud that gives this a run up there with like My Scent of the Day, Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. You could think about Oud for Greatness. You know, those fragrances have a really dark backbone. That's what I like about this fragrance. It is a banger by all standards.
I'm getting the lavender now in this one as it settles.
Yeah.
But this one is really, really nice.
Impressive, man.
So far, bro, all three of these fragrances, I give them 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Again, these are the reason why I hate sampling. So it's 3 for 3.
All right.
Let me try another one. The next one is going to be Pegasus Exclusive.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you have the original Pegasus?
I have a decant of the original Pegasus.
Okay.
Wow. This is really nice.
Let me spray mine. All right, so Pegasus Exclusive. Here's the bottle. All right. Pegasus Exclusive. I like this fragrance, but I like the original Pegasus more. Now, it's growing on me because I've been smelling it more and more, you know.
Bro, you know what's surprising about this one? I'm not sure if you get the similar vibe to it, but to me, it has a similar vibe to Parfums de Marly Callan.
Dude, for sure. For sure. That is, let me tell you something. That is the Parfum de Marly DNA. You know, I don't know if this has black pepper in it, but there's something in there that definitely reaches for Callan, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Bro. This one, to me, it has that Callan. Initially, I had smelled the Parfums de Marly Pegasus DNA, where you would normally get the almond, the super sweet almond. I'm getting more of the Callan in this one.
There's definitely something in
but
there.
It's darker as well. This is really, really nice, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I prefer this one, but I'm not sure if I prefer this one over Pegasus, but this one, it's nice.
It's nice. It's not my favorite Parfums de Marly. Granted, it's the very most recent Parfums de Marly to my collection, so I have more time spent with stuff like Carlisle, Callan, Galloway, you know, Acasta, but you know, Herod. But
Callan is actually Carlisle is my favorite Parfums de Marly.
Yeah.
Because I have Carlisle, I have Callan, I have Leighton, I have Herod. You see right there, I have the Delina Exclusive, and that is one I love to wear. It's actually for my significant other, but I do wear it from time to time.
Yo,
as always, I say, bro, I don't see gender in fragrances.
I'm with you on that. I wear both. Let me tell you something. So I had initially gotten Delina for her and Delina Exclusive for myself. Well, the exclusive came first, and she laid claim to it. So I was like, all right, I'm stuck with the regular Delina. And I was kind of bummed out at first, even though, you know, we share everything. But when I got that Delina and I started wearing it, I love Delina. It's an amazing fragrance. Exclusive is beautiful as hell, but Delina is nice. I really like it. Now, Ibarra 80 says Ojan. I actually sold my Ojan.
Ojan is really, really good, but I can't seem to find it in me to pull the trigger on that one.
I used to have it. It was my first Parfums de Marly. I bought it way back in the day. but I sold it because I have the Hermes Ambre Nagulé that's very similar, and I just was like, when I did that fundraising for the young lady that needed the headstone, that was one of the fragrances I auctioned off. So my old John is gone.
And that was pretty, bro. That was really, 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 really a good gesture from you. Okay, bro?
No doubt, no
Thumbs
doubt,
up.
no doubt. So
You know, the most underrated parfums de Marley, in my opinion, is actually Nissian. That one is amazing.
Okay.
But I haven't seen much persons show it any love. I don't know why. You guys need to get your nose on that one.
That's fair. That's fair.
What were you saying, bro?
I forgot. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh no, I was
My
going to
apologies.
say, are we 4 for 4 right now, or?
Yeah, we're definitely 4 for 4, but the Parfums de Marley exclusive is not a 2 thumbs up, it's a 1.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
The next one is Tizar.
So this one, Czar from Royal Crown. This fragrance blew me away. It's not heavy, but it's so different. I'm going to let you smell it first. I love this one. I absolutely love this one.
Ooh! Ooh!
Oh, man. Oh, man.
The thing about fragrance is that, bro, they remind you of something, but I can't seem to put my nose on it.
Okay, so here's what just got triggered when I smell. Now, I've worn this. I've smelled it many times. It reminds me of being back on the island, and for Christmas, when we paint the house, like a fresh can of paint, there's a little bit of a fresh house paint, not oil paint, water paint in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a weird kid. I loved the way paint smelled when I was a kid.
It has like this, if I should say, woody feel to it as well.
Yes, yes. Now, are you familiar with Reflection Man?
There you go, bro. Definitely. Because I was trying to figure out what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Reflection Man I smelled back in 2019 while I was in New York.
Yeah.
I liked it, but the performance wasn't all that on it.
Yeah. So this is like a more rugged Reflection Man. Reflection Man is like the suit and tie, and this is like the nice shirt with jeans. All right.
Oh.
So let's see what's in this. And I'm gonna show up this bottle one more time. Their presentation is ridiculous. All right. The crown at the top of the bottle. The bottles are like an octagon shape.
Celebration from the house. Where is it?
I love that one too. I love that one too. I know it well.
I can't seem to find it on the shelf, but that one, oh, here it is. It's a decant, but it's one that I really, really love.
Beautiful fragrance, yo. Beautiful citrus. That's a citrus, right? I don't have it, but I've smelt it.
Yep, it's a sparkly citrus kind of fragrance. It's a little sweet as well.
Yeah. So here's what's in this one. Grapefruit, nutmeg, pepper. Middle notes of magnolia, lily of the valley, base of cedar, sandalwood, and vetiver. Okay.
The magnolia is very prominent in this one.
Yeah.
It sort of reminded me of some of the Airwick air fresheners, like the magnolia dominant one.
Yeah.
But it's totally different.
Yeah.
In some aspect. But this is really, really nice, bro.
Yeah. Beautiful office fragrance. It's very, very diverse. You can wear this dressed up. You can wear this to a club. You can wear this to work. Very diverse, unisex as hell. All right, unisex as hell with this one.
I think I will be wearing one of these tomorrow to work. I'm just not sure which one as yet.
All right, all right.
Ooh. So it's 5 for 5, I must say. Pretty darn good. All bangers thus far. The next one is Centenario.
Oh man, I'm not gonna say anything yet. I'm gonna let you smell this.
All right, hold on. This is from which house?
This is from Boys 1920. So the same house that
Oh,
makes Elite
Elite.
4. So this is your regular style bottles. This bottle here, this is your regular classic style bottle. It's embossed with the house's name on the front, and then the cap. All their caps has the name of the house on top. And this fragrance, the house is 1920, Boys 1920. So they released this in 2020. They were 100 years old. So that's why it's called Centenario.
Okay, bro. This one is dark. It's creamy. It's reminding me of something I've smelled before. Hold on.
So that creaminess is coming from two places: coconut and sandalwood.
It's definitely tropically, bro. This
Yes.
one. I'm not sure if I'm picking up the coconut as a tropical note, but it's exotic.
Yes, absolutely correct. This is a beautiful coconut fragrance. There's some florals in there, the sandalwood on the base. This is a beautiful fragrance.
Bro, you know what this one is remind me of? A Rainier Parfums. I'm not sure if it's Try Delirious and tell me exactly what you think.
Delirious, I don't have it yet, but Delirious has a sharper fruit note. Delirious is an amazing fragrance. That soursop in Delirious is a little bit more sharp.
Trust me. But it's exotic. That's the feel that I'm getting in this one. Exoticness.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love this fragrance. In fact, this is my favorite from the house. I talk about this fragrance a lot. Wearing this fragrance all day long, I was getting like a nice vibe around me. I really, really like this one. If you like coconut, if you like a nice, and it's an island vibe without going like neroli type of island vibe. It's more of a tropical floral fruit, that coconut in there.
Bro. The sandalwood in this one is really nice. I'm not sure. Did you mention some iris in this one?
I'm gonna read the notes for you real quick. So this has ylang ylang and tier flower. So you have a floral opening, and in the middle you have orris root, which smells like iris, powdery notes, and coconut. In the base you got sandalwood, musk, and jasmine. This is an amazing fragrance, yo. This composition, man. If I did a top 10 for exotic, as you say, or tropical fragrances, this would be in it for sure.
Sense United, Hot Lux. Come on, bro. Hot Lux ain't frozen, so stop it, bro. Stop it. But this is definitely exotic, bro. This is really, really nice.
Yeah.
6 for 6.
For sure. For sure, man. Like, man, and we still got, let's see, we still got Orza to do.
I believe only one more.
Yeah, and so that one right here, I love this fragrance too. I think your lady's going to like this one as well. So that's from the house of Tiziana Terenzi. This is from the Sea Star collection. If you have watched my page closely, you would have seen me talk about this.
I've seen you talk about that one and another one, but I'm not sure exactly how you describe this fragrance, so let me try it for myself.
Yeah.
I've tried a few fragrances from the house, and I really, really, really enjoy that house. However, the only disappointing factor is some of the fragrances are more geared towards clone of other fragrances, in my opinion. Kirk was the first fragrance I tried, and that is basically a dupe for Xerjoff Herba Pura, which is not really my favorite, but one of my favorite from the house.
True.
That was my first bottle, my introduction to the house.
Okay. I don't have that one, but I know recently I think I posted Ursa. I think it was Ursa, and somebody said it smelled exactly like something I think from Killian, but I don't have that fragrance. You know what I mean?
Wow. Bro, this is something I will like.
Oh man. Oh, this right here is
this is super sweet, bro. This is like Starburst sweet, bro.
Yeah. And the white musk in here, I've often said white musk is a sexy note. for me. And it's so you got fruit, you got white musk, you got florals. Oh man.
Bro, this will be my scent of the day tomorrow, bro. This one.
It's a beautiful scent, bro. It's a beautiful scent, man. It's a beautiful scent.
Wow. It is Starburst fruity sweet, in my opinion. This one is really sexy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. If I
This
was to
is
paint,
something I can see myself wearing. As a matter of fact, this is something I know I will enjoy smelling on my girlfriend.
yeah. If I was to say paint a reference to what this might smell like, think of Cassili from the house of Parfums de Mali. You know, that really, really strong. This has monster sillage, by the way. Okay. Monster
I
sillage.
I got a sample of Cassilia, I believe, some time ago, and I made my girlfriend wear it, but I really don't remember how that one smell.
Yeah. So here's what's in this one: green apple, plum, and wild berries. Just coconut, orchid, magnolia, mandarin, jasmine, rose, lily of the valley, caramel, vanilla, musk, amber, benzoin, and sandalwood. Okay.
Bro, this has to go on skin. Hold on for me. Sorry. Woo, bro.
Yeah, man.
This one is 4 thumbs up.
Orza is a beast, man. It's a beast. And guys, don't let the color of this bottle fool you, okay? I wear this, all right? It is beautiful. I promise you, get yourself a sample, try it out for yourself. Don't go blind buying anything. Get yourself a sample. But this right here, man, showstopper fragrance. It is
On skin, it is totally different. It's more subtle on skin, but it's really, really, really sexy as well.
But that white musk is going to leave a sillage. I promise you.
But funny enough, bro, I'm picking more of the musky, the white musk in this one, the floral notes in this one on the skin. I'm getting a lot of that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so much getting the starburst on skin, but it's there in the background.
Yeah. And that's why it's important to put fragrances on skin, because paper and skin can give you a total different experience with fragrances.
Yeah, because I'm getting 2 different experiences now. I'm loving it more on my skin.
That's a good thing.
Oh.
Put on the grease Chanel on your skin and see what that one's like. So I am revisiting all the scent strips that we sprayed just to kind of, bask in the ambience. Man, they're all phenomenal. They're all phenomenal. I mean, if I had to, golly, the Czar, whew.
This one, bro, this one is definitely going to be one of my next purchases.
Yeah.
This might be on my wish list as well, but the Gris Charnel, bro. The sandalwood in this one, it's very, very dominant. It's one of the sexiest sandalwood fragrance I've ever smelled. The fig and the tea note.
Yeah.
Wow.
I may have a new holy grail for sandalwood coming out. So I have a fragrance from the House of Oud. It's their Crop 2019. Okay.
I'm still not familiar with that house as yet. I can't believe I am not, and I really, really need to try that house.
Matter of fact, I want to see the composition real quick.
Nice.
All right. So here's the deal with this fragrance. This fragrance, when I first spray it, I don't really like it. It's heavy with sandalwood and oud, okay? But once it settles, you can almost feel the coconut like you're eating it. And the sandalwood lasts all goddamn day, all right? It's a beautiful sandalwood fragrance. Now, it's not a whole lot more going on than the sandalwood in the dry down, but it's an amazing caliber of sandalwood, all right? So the notes.
That's from the House of Oud?
Yeah. Matter of fact, they don't even have the notes listed here on Fraganica. It has coconut, fresh, spicy, sweet, and oud. But there's definitely sandalwood in there, unless I'm mistaken. that sandalwood for oud. But when I first spray this fragrance, I don't like it. It has to settle. It has to settle on my skin, and then it shines. So like a good 20, 30 minutes, and then it starts shining.
I need to try, definitely to try a discovery set from that house. But this one, look at the sheen from the Gris Chanel. So you know that this one, it
Yeah.
definitely lingers on the skin.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm still trying to find the notes here.
So 7 for 7. I must say 7 for 7.
I like to hear that, man. I like to hear that. You know, I had a similar experience a long time ago. I mean, you're pretty far along your fragrance journey, but when I first discovered the world of niche perfumery, I was in a Facebook group, and this lady reached out to me and sent me a little care package, and that totally changed my fragrance world. You know what I mean? So it's a pleasure to send things, especially with someone that's a little bit further along and can appreciate, you know, the nuances in these fragrances. It's really nice to hear.
And that's the same thing with me, bro. It was, I believe, 6 years ago, my bro Tajay, he sent me some stuff as well, where he initially sent me a sample of this bottle right here, Gorline Santal Royal. He sent me this one. He sent me some Bond Number 9 fragrances. He sent me Arabian Oud, Kalimat Black, bro. And ever since that day, bro, trust me, I started investing in fragrances, and I also give away sample packs myself, especially here in Jamaica. So I normally give persons just to try some stuff.
Yeah,
Tell me what they think, and basically invest in it yourself. But
that's what you need to do.
it's always good to share the love that someone shared to you. But many persons don't see it that way. Plus, a collection like this, bro, I can't go through it even in my lifetime. I'm sure my kids' lifetime and their kids might not go through all of this stuff.
Yeah, and that's kind of why from day one, I remember I was doing back when I was doing Scent Provoking Sunday, I would let people choose 5 fragrances from my collection times 2. The problem with that was it was very time consuming because I had to, you know, announce the winner. They had to tell me what they wanted. I had to make the decants. You know, so it just, when I got busier and busier, I had to stop doing that. But I've always done the sample packs, and I plan to continue. My limiting factor is time. I just, you know, I fold them, I label them. I got to go to the post office, but I love when somebody gets it and they say, you know what, I bought this because I discovered it on a sample that Mr. Cologne sent me.
Funny enough, bro, you're going to see a lot of these tags from me because some of these fragrances I will be acquiring in the near future.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And
So
I also want to say,
I have at least 5 on my radar from these, but I'm hoping that my feelings might change because it is very, very costly to invest in these fragrances. Very.
Yeah.
And the exchange rate here in Jamaica, our dollar basically has nothing against US.
So what's the exchange rate? What's the exchange rate?
It's like 150 to 1.
150 to 1?
Yep.
Whoa. Wait,
So,
$1.50?
No, 150.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Yep. So you see right there, one of these fragrances, like a 200 and something dollars, is basically some 30 something thousand here in Jamaica.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a costly endeavor with the perfumes.
Definitely.
Yeah. But it's my hope that as you continue growing and doing what you're doing, you know, brands will be reaching out to you and saying, hey, you know, I want to send you something. They should already been happening, hopefully. But I know sometimes that shipping can be a little bit of a deterrent. So
the good thing, bro, is that we have a middleman, all right? We have couriers here in Jamaica that basically set up shop in like the US itself. So that's why I ship to the US.
Yeah.
and then they themselves import it for me for a
Good.
fraction of the cost. So it's pretty much easy for us to get fragrances here, but the
Yeah.
expensive ones like full bottle,
Yeah.
those are going to be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do you get some of your decants?
The decants, I would normally purchase in fragrance groups.
Okay, on Facebook.
Yeah, so I normally hit some persons up or my bro. Whenever he visits Jamaica, I would normally carry some and just basically give me them.
Yeah.
Because his collection is very extensive as well, bro.
Yeah. What
Your collection is extensive, but his a lot more.
Yeah, yeah. What are some of the groups? Because people are always asking me. I don't do the Facebook thing anymore, but people are always asking me for groups. You know, are there any that you remember off the top of your head where they're
I'm
great places
I'm
to be
primarily in
in?
a lot. You have Red Adolescence, which is Steven's
Yeah.
group. You have Fragrance Guru. You
Mm-hmm.
have off the top of my head, you have some Bodacia groups as well. You have Zerzhov group, which
Okay.
is that's some more. You have Roja group as well.
Wow.
You have Fragrance the Boy group as well. You have a lot of you even have clone groups as well. Alexandra
Wow.
Fragrances for one, Dua Fragrances, Genre Parfums. There are a number of groups out there, bro. Persons just need to go on Facebook, search for
Yeah.
fragrance groups, and join a couple of them.
Yeah. So really quick, you mentioned there's a Zerzhov group. Does that mean people only buy and sell Zerzhov in that group?
They don't sell in that group. It's only strictly Zerzhov who would normally post or send up a day,
Oh, wow.
reviews, opinions, those stuff.
So if you post a different brand, do you not get it posted on the page or what?
No, because they have to approve it.
Oh, wow. That's really,
But
really interesting.
there are groups that are specifically for sales.
Okay.
You have a group for swap and you have a group for sales.
Okay.
You also
Okay.
have a cheapy group as well.
Okay. I bought a lot of decants in the beginning. I still have quite a bit of decants. Matter of fact, I'm going to start giving some of those decants away in my private groups because I'm not using them and I paid a lot of good money for them. But I used to be in a lot of Facebook groups in the beginning, and that was what my thing was. I would get a decant, I would get, partial bottle. And if I run through a decant, then I knew, okay, I needed to get a full bottle. But you would keep your eyes open for a good deal, you know?
Funny enough, bro, the groups, I always tell people the groups have been the best investment for me.
Yeah,
I don't pay retail for nothing.
right.
All right, the groups, they are heavily discounted. Plus, sometimes persons are just getting rid of fragrances. I got Parfums de Marley Herod for
Hmm.
a steal. That one was like $110. And it
Wow.
was about 2 or 3 fragrances I got for that amount. I was shocked by the person. It seemed he had an emergency and he needed some quick buck.
Right, right,
I
right.
was very grateful for that one.
That's
Garuda, I got for $70.
Yeah, that's a beautiful scent, man. That's a beautiful. In
I
fact,
love that, bro.
I emailed the perfumer for Garuda. Him and I have been talking. I would love to get him on for an interview, but that's a beautiful scent.
Yeah, it is very, very unique. It's something that
Yeah.
I really love. Let's
We got
see what
we
else.
got no notes in the house.
Nose. What's up, bro? Looking forward to your live. Let's see what else I got. I got a number of fragrances. Even some of my Bodacia the Victorious.
Yeah.
Most of my Zerzhovs I won from those groups.
Wow.
I won a total, basically all of them. I won Luna, I won Italica, I won Jebel, I won Indochine,
You were
I
lucky, bro.
won. There are a lot of fragrances I won from the groups.
You were lucky.
Trust me, bro. But I think Dr. Mobley stole my luck the last time I was in New York.
Oh wow.
These are really nice, bro.
I'm glad you like them, man. I really, really, really that that keeps me encouraged. I'm gonna make some samples, and my sample packs are always very, very. I just sit down here and I just pull this and pull that, and I pull things that people, talking about, but I also pull things that people are not talking about. So, certain fragrances can get, some exposure, and I really do enjoy doing it. So
That's true. And we can see that, bro. Trust me. We feel the love. Everyone who's on your page really, really see the love, bro. Trust me.
yeah, it's a
Someone asks, "Oh,
magnificent
my
community.
soul group." Yeah,
Say
there's
again?
actually an Oh My Soul group as well.
Yeah,
I've only tried one fragrance from that house, and I really, really love it.
true. Yeah,
Rouge.
man. Collection looking good up there, bro. No, I thought it was Baccarat Rouge.
No, I actually sold that bottle, bro.
Oh, okay.
I love it, but the thing is, I have a lot of stuff that reminds me of it with
Yeah,
better performance, so I just got rid of it.
yeah, yeah.
What you This is the body cream for it, and this one it performs even better than the fragrance itself.
Wow.
And I put this one on, persons smell it radiating off my skin from even arm's length. I was shocked. This one.
That's crazy. What's your favorite fragrance?
Bro, that's a tough question. I don't think I can commit to a question like that, but if I should select one fragrance that I am completely in love with, it will be none other than Xerjoff Italica.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm a huge gourmand lover, so that one is a plus for me. It will always make my top 4, top 5, top 10 fragrances for life video.
Yeah.
It will
And,
always.
and that's a vanilla-based fragrance, isn't it?
Caramel, vanilla, it's like this. I believe some cookie, almondy cookie as well feel to it.
Okay. I need to
Really,
get my
really,
nose on
really
that. I need
good.
to get my nose on that. Because I
You
have
need
a very, very nice caramel fragrance from the house of Pantheon, and that's the best caramel in my collection. So, oh, you have that.
no, I
Travis.
have Dolce Passione.
Okay.
This one, super sexy strawberry chocolate truffle fragrance.
Yeah.
This one of the best chocolate fragrance in my collection right now, bro.
Yeah.
Someone asks, what's my favorite house? I'm going to have to say it will have to be Xerjoff, followed by, can you see it?
Fragrance du Bois.
Definitely, and you have Roja in the midst, and you have Parfums de Marley, and BDK is slowly coming up. Oh, my apologies, bro. I totally forgot one house.
Uh-huh.
Bodacia the Victorious.
Yeah. I had my empty bottle is on the top of my shelf. You can't really see it right there. Well,
Which one of them?
it's Ardent.
Have I tried Ardent? I'm not sure I've tried Ardent.
So my bottle leaked. This was back when I had my fragrances in the little cabinets, and some of the boxes used to lay down, and that fragrance leaked. Some of it leaked out. So nothing I could do at that point.
So sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah.
No. My favorite, the one that got me into Bodacia the Victorious is actually Heroin. That one, sexy. So now I actually have 5 bottles from the house.
Wow.
I have blue sapphire, green sapphire. I have Grace, Glorious, and Heroin.
Nice.
Someone asked about Alexandra fragrances. Guys, if you're going to ask what my favorite clone house is, let me just say it from now. Alexandra fragrances.
Now, what makes Alexandra your favorite clone house?
The quality of fragrance. As a matter of fact, I look at 3 factors, bro. Quality, presentation, and the price as well.
Okay.
Dua fragrances, exceptional quality as well. I love Dua fragrances. But when I compare the price point and the presentation, I have to give it to Alexandra Fragrances.
Okay.
And their customer service, top notch, bro.
What's the price point on these clones? Does it, before you answer, are the price points on clones comparable to what the price point is on the real thing, or are all their fragrances the same price?
It is, if you should compare, because they're, especially Alexandra Fragrances, their designer fragrances are priced a lot cheaper than their niche fragrances.
Okay.
Niche, one constant level for the niche, but to do compare them, it works out a lot cheaper in purchasing the Alexandra from.
Okay. Okay.
I believe the 30 ml Alexandra is for around 45, 47 about, while the 55 ml is around $65 thereabouts.
So I
Which
guess
is pretty reasonable.
I guess with those things, like, why even buy the original? Just why not buy all clones?
It has to do with how you feel as a person and your preference, guys. Because I have some clones and I also have originals of the same fragrance. The reason is that the original, you love it so much that you wish not to deplete that juice completely. So from time to time, you will reach more for the clone itself just to get the similar feel from the fragrance.
Okay.
Italica for one, I ended up purchasing, I ended up winning Alexandra version and the Dua version as well.
Okay.
And both of them love. The Alexandra version, however, is one that if you look,
you going in.
This one is my love from the house. I ended up naming this fragrance. As a matter of fact, I put this one on the radar. Ever since I smelled the original and I realized the price point, I begged them to recreate this fragrance. I, however, won the original, but I still wanted something that I can use just to not use that one. So this one, perfect. Some persons may hate clone fragrances, but personally, I have no problem with them.
Yeah. I don't wear cologne fragrances, and this had to do with before I even got into niche perfumes. You know, when I was real young, a couple of times I bought the, what we call the Louis Vuitton wallets in New York. And then what happened, there was one time I got scammed on a watch, again, taken advantage of in New York. It was a fake watch. I got ripped off. And I learned of, the counterfeit. Not that clones are necessarily counterfeits. That's a whole different market. But when I got into niche perfumes, I remember once I bought a decant of Aventus and I split. It was me and my two brothers. We went in on this huge decant. But we had already smelled the original Aventus. And what showed up in the mail had to have been a clone. It just wasn't the same. But this person was like a well-known, splitter in the fragrance world, and I had to swallow that. And I knew that only existed because of clone houses, and that sealed it for me. I was like, you're not going to see me talking about clones. I'm not going to wear them. And the truth is, I wasn't going to buy the Louis Vuitton wallets. So I felt like, why buy the clone fragrances? And that's a personal choice. I have nothing against the houses. I have nothing against people that wear them. That's just a personal choice I made.
And person have to respect that because it's subjective.
Yeah.
Here in Jamaica, bro, I used to hate everything that's labeled as clone. Period. Because the clones used to be some China-made fragrances where when you spray it on your skin, it actually burns you.
Yeah.
And the scent itself, after about an hour, you can't smell nothing, and you're not nose blind. No one can actually smell the scent anymore. They still have them here in Jamaica. I think I'm going to do a video on that one soon. But ever since I started trying inspiration fragrances, I realized that they are totally different from clones that I'm used to in the past.
Yeah.
So I have no problem. Not to mention the clone houses, they are creating original, some bangers for original that I really enjoy as well myself. So
Yeah.
they make original, they make clones, and they are very, very good. So I
Yeah.
will own, it doesn't matter if I'm owning clone original, because at the end of the day, I look at it like this. If I'm wearing a clone and I'm going out on the road and someone stop me and say, hey, you smell amazing. They don't care whether you're wearing a clone or you're wearing an original. All
Right.
they want to know is you smell amazing.
Right.
And that's my benchmark right there. As long as someone loves what I'm wearing and enjoys it, perfectly fine. It could be a $10 fragrance, it could be a $1,000 fragrance. As long as they enjoy it, that's perfectly fine
Yeah.
with me.
Nose made a really good point, and I'm kind of the same mindset. He said that, I would be 100% against clones, but the dilemma is that there are plenty of niche perfume houses releasing clones all the time, and we've all smelled fragrances that smells like something else. So whether or not it's, a clone or it's just a copy, it's debatable. Whenever I encounter a fragrance that smells like something, I'm the first one to say, this smells like this. Just like I said that, this right here smells like Chergi. I'm never going to hide that fact, no matter what the perfume house send me.
But bro, the thing to note is that fragrances sometimes will resemble another fragrance. However, it is not entirely a clone
Yeah,
because you might have both fragrances with completely different note breakdown, scent profile, and they give the same scent smell, the same
yeah,
scent profile overall. And I don't see why persons may say this is definitely a clone of Shergi, this is definitely a clone of Carlisle, this is definitely a clone of Red Tobacco. Everyone will resonate with fragrance differently.
yeah,
Every single person
yeah,
out.
yeah. And the
So are
truth
you saying
is,
that all three of them are a clone of the same fruit? No.
yeah, no, I'm
Just
with you
that
in that.
persons will automatically make the connection to something else.
Yeah, and when we smell fragrances, all right, we pick up certain elements. It's like, how was the best way to put it? If you looked at the DNA, okay, if you looked at the DNA of a pit bull and the DNA of a Rottweiler, they're going to have certain things that are similar. So you look at them and you see they're both dogs. It's the same thing with fragrances. They may have
Mhm.
lavender, sandalwood, and oud, and they have some skeletons that look alike. But if you ever get them together, rarely have I put two fragrances on scent strips, let them dry down, and can't tell them apart. Now I've got some fragrances, dry them down, I can't tell them apart. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But whether or not the houses are, deliberately copying, I will never know. But I feel it's my responsibility when I talk about a fragrance. If it smells like something I'm familiar with or I have, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to hide it.
For me as well, bro, that's another thing. It's actually discouraged me, or it basically I've unsubscribed from some persons when I watch their reviews and when they're smelling the fragrances, I'm sure that they're getting the connection of something else and they actually hid that from persons. That is
Mm.
something I totally am against. If I smell a fragrance and it reminds me of something, I will say, regardless of me getting it for free or not, I
Yep.
will tell you, hey, this one smells like that. If you like that fragrance, you might like this one. Simple as
Yep.
that.
Yep.
It's not rocket science.
I'm going to scroll back here. We got some nice comments in the audience. So let me see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me see here. So Nose says, sponsored reviews or not, I always compare things it reminds me of. I review for the readers, not for the brands. Absolutely. Joe sent me, said,
Period.
a great example of what Special J is talking about is Morning Chest and Aventus. Absolutely. All right. I've got several fragrances that smell like Aventus. Not only Morning Chest, but Orchid Man from 1270. Not 1270, for Pan. It smells like Aventus. All right. Let's see here. The Kingdom Perfume says, I would add that clones for people an opportunity to try high-end profiles at an affordable cost. Most people out of Fracom won't be able to truly differentiate. And that's why I have nothing against the clone houses. I have absolutely nothing against them. It's just not for me. Let's see here. Joe sent me, said, two completely different houses, different notes, perceive the same impression as Aventus. And then Kingdom Perfumes says, for example, Club Nuit de Nuit Intense is one of the best things I own, and it's an amazing Aventus clone. I've seen a
That one
lot
is
of,
actually one of my mostly complimented fragrance.
wow.
Most persons don't even know it's a clone here in Jamaica.
Yeah.
They just know it smells good. In fact, it's even one of my mostly sold bottles here in Jamaica.
Wow.
One person bought it from me, and when he put it on and left that evening, he got home, he called me and said that he needed another bottle as well.
Wow. Wow. Let's see here. Nose says that there are a lot that smell exactly alike. Tuscan leather, great vetiver. Yep. I have another fragrance back there from the house of that fragrance is called, I think it's called I Utopia from the house what's the name of that house? Yoko. Smells like Tuscan leather. So yeah,
Look,
I mean,
and Montal, Onion Wood, and they have Zerge of Naxos as well. In fact, both are two completely different fragrances.
yeah.
I never saw the similarity until I was wearing Montal Onion Wood here in Jamaica. And a friend of mine who smelled Naxos on me one time said that you're wearing the same fragrance again. And I was like, no, I'm not. He was like, yes, you are. It smells amazing. It's the same fragrance. So that's when I really realized there are two complete separate fragrances, but they do have a similar sense of smell.
I'm gonna have to try those because to me they're so different, like so different. So I'm gonna have to let them dry down and smell them. I wouldn't have guessed that those would have been perceived the
What I
same.
think you might need to do, bro, I think you might need to actually let Nosy wear them, and then you will basically see for yourself.
That's a
Because
good
when I
point.
smelled them side by side, I was not seeing a similarity. But it was in the open air that someone actually told me it smelled alike.
Yeah,
And that person is,
that's fair.
trust me, he's not in the community. He's not a fragment or anything. He
Right.
just likes when he smells something, he will tell you it smells good.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Let's see here. We got some more brands on here like Oman Luxury, Oud Acaleria is equal to Mall Promise. Okay, same perfumer. Wow, Zara, Tonka, and Wood is the same as Bal de Freak. Same perfumer. Interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting because you know it's hard to copyright a fragrance. It's really hard to copyright. You can copyright a formula, but you can't really copyright a fragrance. There's nothing. There's no way right now for people to say, well, I'm gonna copyright this scent. So that's why this whole copying business happens still in the world of perfumery.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing. It is basically chemistry. So I am sure, regardless of what you're going to copy, the note breakdown itself, I'm sure you can't copy the scent profile, but you can probably you can copyright the note breakdown. However, a person's or a perfumer such as MFK, look what they did with what's the two fragrances again?
Gentle Fluidity.
Gentle Fluidity, black and gold and silver.
Yep.
All they simply did was basically reverse the notes. And they smell completely different, but in the dry down, I think I picked up the similarity in both of them.
Yeah. And the thing to remember, right? The thing to remember, and I know this for a fact because I've spoken to many perfumers. When we get a note breakdown, we are getting the story that brand wants to sell us, okay? Notes
Bro,
are
hold
often,
on. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you, bro, but which one of them had the cocoa butter lotion kind of vibe again?
I would say probably Centenario.
Wow.
But you're saying cocoa butter.
Like the Peep Delicious.
Oh, I think that was Elite 4. I think that's the one you were saying had that.
Bro. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's not Czar. It's not Soul Cafe. It's not Orza. So I think it's Elite Four.
Whoa. The dry down on the Pegasus exclusive is totally different from the original. I was expecting it to be more of a darker version, but it's not. It's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
All baggers. 7 for 7, bro. Thanks again. I'm really, really grateful for all 7 of these.
All right, let me see what we have here in the conversation. Let's see here. What's up, Fragrance Journeys? Fragrance Journeys in the house. Let's see here. I'm scrolling down. Christian Carbonell.
Fragrance Journey.
So Joe sent me said that Christian Carbonell or Chris Maurice, his fragrances smell similar between brands that he's worked with. Oh no, that was a question. And let's see here. Nose said, how many brands pay him to use his name for sales? Let me see.
Funny enough, Joe sent me, I find that the Louis Vuitton fragrances and the Bulgari Legend fragrances, some of them are basically in the same vein of fragrances. That's when I discovered that they are both from the same perfumer. The Tigar smell almost similar to Afternoon Swim to me, and that one I really, really enjoyed. Afternoon Swim is from Louis Vuitton, and Tigar is basically from Bulgari Legend collection. Wow, nice.
Wow. I mean, there's so much stuff, you know, there's so much stuff in the world of perfumery, and you know, we only know but so much that happens. A lot of people don't really understand how a fragrance ends up in a brand's hand from a perfumer. You know, a lot of people don't realize that some perfumers are independent, some work for big perfume houses. So there's a lot of stuff behind the scene that we could talk from now till Neverwary about,
True,
you know, fragrances and when they smell alike, but not everybody has the same understanding of what happens in the world of perfumery. So sometimes I don't really get too deeply rooted into those conversations, because at the end of the day, I really care if it smells good and if it resonates with me, you know?
That's all, bro. If it doesn't, then move along.
Yeah, it's just perfume. It's not that serious.
And I find that in terms of getting unique quality fragrances, niche fragrances will not, at this day and age, will not provide that. The houses that are basically providing unique fragrances are indie perfumes. Because, say for example, Rainier Parfums, Kisses Rain, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, man.
That fragrance, I have not smelled anything like it.
Yeah, facts.
Delirious, the same thing. Behik, the same thing as well.
Yeah.
Most of their fragrances I have not smelled something that is very similar. The only one is it's Crystal Rain from Rainier Parfum. That
Beautiful
one is like a clone of Creed's Aventus, but it is a beautiful twist on Creed Aventus.
I'm not familiar with that particular one. I have Black Rain. I don't have Crystal Rain.
Crystal Rain is like this juicy Creed Aventus. The pineapple in it is very juicy. You don't really get any musk or anything. It's just smooth and sexy. But my favorite is the Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, that's a special fragrance, man. That's a special fragrance. But listen, brother, I am late for the dinner table. I have to wrap this up.
It was a pleasure having me on your program today, bro. I am truly grateful for these samples. And as always, bro, you know the love is real, bro. Coming all the way from Jamaica.
Appreciate it, man. And thank you for your continued support. You have always been there in everything that I've done on the platform. You know, we talk regularly by DM, hell, even by WhatsApp, and I appreciate that, because there have been people that I've been close with, and then for some odd reason they stop talking, or they find a reason to disengage, and I'm just mindful of the people that are just what you call fair weather. But you've been there. You're like a day one in my corner, so I appreciate that, bro.
It's a Caribbean thing, bro. So it's my pleasure. So, and
Yes,
all
sir.
your viewers out there, bro, trust me. Some of them, I talk to them on a regular basis as well, and the friendship is there. That's what I really love about this community. You can always feel the love. It's
Yes.
there. When you're feeling down, trust me, you'll always see someone there where you can reach out to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, brother, I'm going to cut you loose. We'll be talking soon.
Definitely, bro. Peace.
All right. See if I can figure out how to get you off of here.
Go into some sniffing tonight, okay, bro?
Yeah, I can't. Hey, hit the X up there, because I can't get you off. All
Peace, everyone.
right, brother. So I think I want to do some more of these sessions with the sample packs. So I am going to make a post to solicit a few people that kind of want to sniff and, get on camera and share some initial impressions. So just keep your eye out for that post, because I do like hearing other people's perspective, especially when I pick out fragrances that I think are worthy of discovering. So keep your eye out for that. And thank you all for joining. We had a wonderful crowd. Thank you for the wonderful questions, the commentary. We appreciate that. So I'll talk to you all soon.